Thank you, Hisham, for giving me this opportunity to talk about my dream project as my college. My college's full name is Mianz International College, my college. So, for the sense of belongings, everybody should feel it's their college. And we started in 2006 as an institute. 2014 we became college, but before that we started having branches in Lamu, then Kuludufushi, then Addu. The Addu was the third branch in 2013. We started that. So at that time it was named as IIPD, International Institute for Professional Development, and we are very popular as a teachers training institute. Even ministry recognized our teachers trainer, and I am very proud to say that about 80% of teachers who graduated from teachers population from early education from my college, and their certificate is recognized, and our certificate the employer actually accepted it as a professional teacher. Their qualification is accepted as a professional teacher. We became popular in IT sector, got a franchise of AppTech India. Franchisee of AppTech India, we started animation program, software engineering and all. Simultaneously, we developed our management and accounting program. By that time, 2014, we became college. We got the college status. It was 21st April 2014. Dr. Amal joined as rector. I think many people know her as in the education sector, her contribution, and then present rector Lamia Abdul Hadi joined as a deputy rector at that time, and our Mr. Halim, CEO of my college and education, he also joined as a vice rector at the same year. So 2017, Madam Amal planned to have a holiday, so Miss Lamia became rector, and we got affiliation of many universities in Malaysia, and some professional program we started, like ICCD. When we are ICCD, International Center for Career Development, we became partner of United Nations one popular program called Supply Chain Management. That is United Nations one of the technical organizations called ITC, International Trade Center. We became the licensed trainer in Maldives that time. So that is actually, that gave me a big exposure in the Europe and all these places. We traveled around almost all over the popular destinations for the education. So I got a good exposure, and then we got good networking of educated trainer and all. So through that exposure, and then my mindset also changed. Then I thought, why not we exposed to the islands, and our programs should be in the doorstep of the people who are deprived from education. So it's slowly spread over. So I have to thank our team members, those who worked hard with the My College mission. They went all over islands, and people from different atolls, they approached us whether we could start our program. It's not that we voluntarily went there. Like, many people approached us to to start. Then in this juncture, I have to thank my present Director of School Development, Aminat Mufid. She was in the Ministry of Education in NIA, and then she joined. Now she completed more than 10 years with us. Still she is there, and she helped us a lot. She is one of the key persons to spread our education in the 17 islands. Now we can't say that we are only for this IT or management. Whatever sector we worked, we should say that it is a blended program to provide the skill to the generations, upcoming future generations. The challenges will be there. The changes are coming day by day. Very fast changes are coming. So we need to cope. So we need to educate people with the multi-qualifications. We have started robotic now. We are planning to start school of robotic. So the problem is that if the robot works, what will happen to the people? Actually, still we will need a large number of people to manage the robots. I am from Bangladesh, and when I was HOD in Armenia school, business HOD, so I collected soil because it was one of the ideas. I was thinking that this country imports a lot. If possible, we will start producing the agriculture produces, because already you have some local production. To enhance this and to reduce import, if we can start this, because my brother is also a agriculturist. So I shared with him. He said that send the soil. I sent soil, and then we found there is a kind of limit, but it can be improved. And 2017, I actually extensively travel around different countries. Then I found one magazine, In-Flight magazine, about Korea, South Korea. They have agriculture and the greeneries program everywhere in Seoul and all the places. You can buy agriculture products from the roadside plantations, and everything is there. Then I visited Singapore in 2015. I saw, even it is a small city, it is a garden in the city, not city in the garden. So I thought Maldives also is possible. In 2018, we wanted to promote our we wanted to have a marketing campaign of our college, but I said that don't promote only the program. We promote something which is needed for the country. Then we started Let's Green It program. This Let's Green It program was like in the disposable water bottle, we planted things, and then we made our students to plant in the water bottle. So at the same time, you recycle your bottle and you green it. So we thought we could actually encourage people to learn these things. Even they don't throw the bottle, and they reuse this again and again. I have many ideas to implement. So it may be in education. So United Nations, that ITC has a bundles of program to actually implement in Maldives, like agriculture side, supply chain management side, a short training program to enhance the skill of the people, and then trade. So if anything you produce, you can export it in other country. The thing in the remote island, you produce, you may not consume all. So you can have extra income from that. And you may not know this same produce has you can earn a lot of money and change your livelihood with that. And I found in Maldives there is a fruit called kullava. It is not actually I can say it is a neglected fruits, but it has a big demand in other country like dragon fruit and all. It has also very medicinal values, but then these are not known to other countries. So kullava can be explored, and you have a very so these are the small things can actually develop a country a lot, change the livelihood of the people, and especially you don't need to depend on tourism always. So now you have fishing, you have tourism, agriculture can be the third sector can be explored, and then people, Maldives has a brand now. People, if they say it is a Maldivian product, they will buy at a higher price, because you see that local tourism or whatever, people go some other country, even European country, they say it is cheaper than Maldives, but for Maldives they are ready to pay double price for your environment, for your tropical region, and also your warm water in the sea. So these are the things are not available in Alaska. So similarly, anything you produce, if it is safe, it can be exported. I know it is only 500,000 population, and if you produce, who will eat everything? You can export, and you earn. All this time you can calculate the consumption or not only 500,000 people, it is a consumption of monthly population of 1 million people they'll actually consume every day. A lot of uninhabited islands, you can grow this, and you import a lot of things that's not actually consumable for the health. So we can avoid those things also. As you said that if we can improve our export, means develop our export sector, not only fish, anything you produce can be exported, because there is a demand in other side of the world, other side of the country. So you can always find out the comparative advantage of your production and the value of your production. So there is a value chain in your production, packaging and all these things. There will be huge economic activities in each island with their different type of production. So I want to change the mindset of the people. Not me, I am saying that my college will be the right organization to change the mindset of the people, not to depend on anyone. You have the comparative advantages of many things. The country has more comparative advantage in production, actually become economically sustainable country. So if you have few export or services, that's not enough. You have to have a basket of more exportable item, export oriented items, even services and anything. It can be human resources you can export. Say Bangladesh will never have any problem, because they have 10 million people, human resources, they work all over the world to get the foreign remittance. So Maldives being a small country, you need your own people to work. So you need to actually develop your human resources. Even if they work out of the country also, no problem, you get a foreign currency, because if you want to have a better foreign currency reserve, you can actually develop your human resources. At the same time, you have to improve your exports. Otherwise, it will be one day like Sri Lanka. And like fishing also, we don't get the young people to go in the fishing. But some islands it is there. I traveled to Kudahuvadu. People finish the A level and they go for fishing, and they found that it is better than the job, because they are independent. Similarly, agriculture sector, when they are trained, they are qualified, we need a lot of trainers also. We can employ them. We can deploy them in different countries to develop agriculture in for the islands, so they can train others. So we need to produce a lot of trainers at the moment for our dream. So because we want to expand it all over the country. So we need to make the trainers first, and at the same time those who want to become agro entrepreneur, they can produce, they can do the marketing, and return on investment is very high compared to any other product in agriculture, because you don't need much investment to start small scale agriculture project.
Why Addu?
Okay. Addu, I came first in 2013 and I found very beautiful island. This is a very beautiful, and it's the largest landlocked island. I can say that we can travel 7 to 8 kilometers of by car or by bicycle, and also environment friendly. We thought of starting something like school or something. So fortunately we have school here, we have a college campus, and school area is very big. When we started working on the agriculture sector, and I thought of doing it Lam because we have a campus there. But if we had to start that time, we had to acquire a large land for this lab. And when we found the setup is better here, and we need foreign experts to come and work with us. We don't have expertise, so they should have a better living standard here. And then also cost effective. Lifestyle is cost effective, rental is okay compared to Malay or any other islands, is also cheap. And then people are friendly and they want to learn. I don't say that other islands are not friendly. Comparative advantage, I say that comparatively Addu is better to start with. Then we can say Addu is a role model for the agriculture development. So other islands also they can come. So we have to prove that we are good in this area. So other islands also can invite us to go there and work for them. So Addu is actually, I can say, a model island for us now. Actually, being a private and then a private institute, college and a private company, we are the taxpayers. We can say we have hundreds plus employees and majority is Maldivian. We want government support, but we don't say that we don't get it. Government supported a lot last COVID time. Government gave us a stimulus to make sure that our employees are there, and none of them left us. So we can say, but whenever we try to approach for the land to do these things, we need to convince them, but they never said no. So it is always there is a always there will be some kind of delays because of COVID. Also it happened. So Addu Council Mayor said that will provide us land for this, but because of COVID we could not also come and do this any kind of follow-up. But I hope now it will be possible, because this land for the lab and all, it may be fine, but that we can't do the propagation and all these things for large number of students. They should work practically in the field. So school land is not enough for that. So you can say that we need a hostel facility. We will have to build a hostel for them. They will live there, they will work. So this is one. And then also we have a plan to start agro-tourism. People from different islands, they can come and stay there in that place. They can have their fresh produce and all. And best idea what I had, I was train all the people, even housewives also. They can produce something in their backyard. And even they can rear hen if possible, if the island allows. So these are the small things we can start, and then make people involved in economic activities. So my college team, means agro team, will also help them to do the marketing of their product. We may even build a warehouse for their products. We may supply in other islands, means resorts and all these things. we can even help them to export the people who want to learn. So there, as I said, there is no age barrier. You can come and learn, start agro entrepreneurship. Actually applied for 45,000 square feet land minimum to start with our project. So it will have so many things like animal husbandry, mushroom, we can grow mushroom and all these things, plus green projects, nursery projects, and all these things will be there in that. And also we will have a fruit garden. That is the most important part, that people can come and eat whenever they, like in USA, you go to the apple garden and all, how much ever you want you can eat, it's a free of cost. So we want to make like this agro-tourism, so they can consume when they are there and then go. So this is also kind of tourism activity. Then our this is for the people to come and work there, learn these things. At the same time, they also help have their extra income from these activities, because we don't need laborers. So students who will come, they will earn at the same time. They may pay for their course fee, at the same time they will earn as a when they work there. We will give them daily allowances also. Yes, we are thinking to offer, because our experts are such, they are internationally acclaimed trainers, because they are United Nations certified trainers. So even at the moment also from USAID, they are ready to send some people for internship here. So it is a big opportunity for Addu. It is more than $1 million. So we are working on it, and then inshallah, if I get a land in 3 years, we'll invest this in Addu on our own fund at the moment. But if necessary, we may borrow money from the bank. This is what, but we don't want to take fund from other countries and all these things. But USAID and AID and all, they may help support us with the experts. More than the fund, we need experts. So we have 2 experts already. They are Professor Mahfouz, who was the principal of one of the training, government training, agro training institutes, and Dr. Khalid Kamal also similarly, same very qualified people to actually train like this. My college team, I want to invite all of you to enroll our first batch, and there is a 10 scholarship, and also for the best student we are going to give the seed money, and 3 students will be able to travel to Bangladesh free of cost to visit agricultural field. So these are the present opportunities available, and we will open many more opportunities for Maldivians. Thank you very much. Region should take this opportunity to learn something. You may say that I can produce anything. It's not good idea to, you may produce and sell something which is not safe. So we will train here how to produce a safe food and how to manage your garden and make your business viable. We will teach how to manage business also. So take this opportunity, and I invite people in Addu region to take this opportunity, because this will be most easy place for you to work, because you don't have to go to any other islands in the to learn these things. For Addu region, it's a big opportunity.